So they always ask why gun owners won't just compromise. Maybe because gun owners have been compromising for over 80 years. In 1938, they passed the Federal Firearms Act. Then again in 1939 with the case United States v. Miller. Then again in 1968 with the Gun Control Act of 1968. Then again with the Firearms Owners Protection Act. Then again with the Brady Handgun Violence Prevention Act of 1993. Then again in 1994 with the assault weapons ban. Actually, come to think of it, we haven't been compromising, we've just been giving up our rights. The definition of compromise is an agreement or settlement of a dispute that is reached by each side making concessions. From 1938 to 2021, what concessions has the gun control lobby made? The only people who have been making concessions and continue to make concessions are the gun owners. The gun control lobby literally concedes to nothing. When the Charleston church shooting happened, they said we need to compromise on universal background checks. When the Nevada shooting happened, they said gun owners need to compromise and give up bump stocks. And now we have the shooting in Boulder, Colorado, and now they're saying we need to compromise on pistol stabilizing braces. But when an armed citizen stopped a mass shooter at a Texas church, did the gun control lobby say, okay, we'll compromise and get rid of gun-free zones? Or did they say, okay, national reciprocity, we'll give you that, which would allow people who have a concealed carry permit in one state to carry their guns in other states that they travel to? No, they didn't. Instead, they literally said stuff like this.
It may be true, I wasn't there, I don't know the facts, that somebody in the congregation had their own gun and killed the person who murdered two other people, but it's the job of law enforcement to have guns and to decide when to shoot. You just do not want the average citizen carrying a gun in a crowded place.
Gun owners are always asked to compromise while getting absolutely nothing in return. And when we draw our line in the sand and say enough is enough, we're called monsters and told that the blood of dead children are on our hands. That's not compromise. That's an abusive relationship. And many of us have Stockholm syndrome, where we believe that the gun control lobby is playing fair and just wants to save lives. When the truth of the matter is, they care more about control than they do about saving lives. Because if it was about saving lives, they'd be reaching out to the gun community and the lead voices in the gun community who have made themselves completely available and actually sat down with them to come up with real solutions. Instead, they try to get social media platforms to censor the biggest voices in the gun community, shame us, disparage us, and then tell us to give up more of our rights. So for the people out there wondering why gun owners won't compromise, the answer is simple. It's because anytime we compromise, we lose more rights and gain none. Now it's time for the gun control lobby and the anti-gun politicians to start compromising and give us something. Or you can actually do the hard work of addressing the underlying issues and actually save lives, instead of using saving lives only as a talking point to try to shame us into further restricting the right that we use to protect lives. Today, there was another growing gun confiscation request in all 50 of our states requesting to confiscate our AR-15s. We want the government to know what would happen if they tyrannically passed their so-called assault weapons ban. I will not comply is a symbolization of defiance against politicians, anti-gunners, and any other tyrannical entity looking to deprive you or your Second Amendment right as put forth in the Constitution of the United States. I'm sure the YouTube algorithm is going to do a phenomenal job of suppressing this message. So please share this video with as many people as you can so we can beat the algorithm and get our two-way message out to the masses. Also, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment and hit the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion, it was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to purchase your AR-15s are essential, I will not comply. I am the militia. I lost all my guns in a boating accident, and your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirt, click the link next to my head or the link in the description section. Or if you're watching this on a mobile device, tap the small triangle on the lower right-hand side of this video and click the link in the description.